Do you remember ever having a victory garden?
I remember grandparents having a victory garden.
Like Grandpa John and them?
Well, also on my mother's side they did too. My grandma Hireman,
Oh, okay.
grandma and grandpa Hireman.
Do you ever remember during the Cold War having any like major nuclear bomb scares, like Russia saying they were going to bomb us during all that?
Not not us personally, no,
Not ever having to do any of the drills or anything that.
no.
All right. Well, what was it like growing up during segregation versus now? Like the differences between back then versus how people were treated back then versus how they are treated now.
Well, as for instance, when I went to high school, there was only one black person in the whole high school that I attended. And it probably wasn't, by the time I got to school, it wasn't as bad as like when I was smaller, when they had separate bathrooms and separate drinking fountains, and that it was starting to get better by the time I was in school, but I do remember those times.
Do you remember hearing about the Freedom Riders, the people riding from Virginia down to Alabama and through Mississippi and all the deep south?
I remember the story about the people, the woman especially that was behind the, pushing it about staying on, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember hearing about down in Montgomery, Alabama, them trying to burn their bus down and
I do remember that.
didn't see nothing of it, just
what was on, what you could see on hear about on the news and in the newspaper and stuff like that.
How do you think the country felt when President John F. Kennedy was elected?
I think everybody was totally happy. They all liked him.
What was the day like that JFK was assassinated? Was it kind of like when 9/11 happened, like a shock?
I believe it was. It was just kind of like, all over. Because everybody was, really happy about him and all that. And then, I don't know, you heard about assassinations, but I don't think you ever expected to see it in your time, or I didn't, know. But yeah, the consensus was that everybody was shocked and upset, yes.
How do you think that President Johnson, Kennedy's vice president, took over after he was assassinated?
Me personally, I don't think he I guess he did what he could, but I don't think he was,
successful.
As obviously he wasn't, like President Kennedy, but.
How excited was the country over the moon landing and with the Apollo 13 and all that?
Well, I think that everybody really thought it was something, because nobody ever thought somebody'd be able to walk on the moon. Go to the moon, you just use that as a expression. Never thinking it'd be possible.
And my last one, was the country excited as when Ronald Reagan was elected as they were when Kennedy was?
I think they were excited, but maybe it was kind of because of him having been a celebrity first, and he was a good movie star, and then to be elected president. But he was I think a well-respected, one of the most respected presidents that we have had in my generation.
All right, well, that was an interview with my grandmother, Sandra. It's a wrap.